What is going on, guys? This is the Insomniac, and I am back to make another video, a regular video, not a stop motion. Before I do begin, I do want to say, holy crap, thank you to everyone who has watched the 2 stop motion videos that I have put out. I know that the one with my friend Jackie has over 100 views at this point, which is crazy. I never thought that I would get over 100 views on any of my videos, really, and now a few of them have over 100, which is really awesome, actually. Also, the one that I made yesterday of me shaving my face has a good amount of views, probably about 40 or something like that, which is awesome. I'm glad that you guys are watching and that you guys like it, and I will be putting out a lot more as time progresses, so look forward to those eventually. But that is not what I'm here to talk about today. What I am here to talk about is a question that I received from my friend TN Minecraft. Thank you, TN Minecraft, for your question. He commented on my video, I believe it was episode 20, which was me sitting on the side of my deck smoking a Swisher, and he commented that he thought I would be a good documentary narrator. And he asked me what some of my favorite documentaries were. So, I want to answer that. I have 2 that really stand out to me that I've seen. One of them is called Blue Gold, World Water Wars. It was a documentary made in 2008. I first saw it, parts of it, in class, I want to say my senior year of high school, but I'm not positive on that. But I first saw parts of it, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very, insightful and really gave a lot of good information on things that I did not know a lot about. If you guys don't know, I have a summary that I want to read to you guys. It's wars of the future will be fought over water as they are over oil today, as the source of human survival enters the global marketplace and political arena. Corporate giants, private investors, and corporate governments vie for control of our dwindling supply, promoting protests, lawsuits, and revolutions from citizens fighting for the right to survive. Past civilizations have collapsed from poor water management. Can the human race survive? This documentary was great. I loved it. It was so like, I didn't understand I understood to some extent that there were water issues in the world. I did not know to what great of an extent, and the happenings of it, and how big of a thing it really, really was. And this was not only a documentary that dealt with, other countries or something like that. This also dealt with some water issues that happened in America. And, it really brought a lot of information that I did not know. It brought a lot of, insight to me, because I had, no idea that this was such a big deal. It was well narrated. Sam Bozo was the director, or the writer of it, and I thought he did a great job. He did a great job covering the whole entire spectrum of the world. He did a great job of getting facts from both sides of the stories. I think that's something that makes a great documentary, is, you can have someone that doesn't agree with something, doesn't agree with abortion, and they want to make a documentary on it. And if they don't agree with abortion, they make a documentary that's just based on that, and they just pretty much take the whole for abortion side and just don't even address it at all. That does not make a good documentary. What makes a good documentary is having your point, saying there's this is what I think, and this is the other side of it. And these are the facts that I think support my side. This is why I think you should believe what I believe. And that's what makes Blue Gold so good. They give you one side of the story. They give you another side of the story. And then they say, this is why you need to do something. This is why we need to do something as a human race. This is why, action needs to be taken. And that's what I love so much about it. Another documentary that I really, 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 really enjoyed is it's called Exit Through the Gift Shop. Documentary, I guess wouldn't be the best word for it, but I consider it to be a documentary. It was released in 2010, and it's about it's about a few things, but it started out to be a documentary on a street artist whose name is Banksy. If you have not seen any of Banksy's street art, if you haven't heard of Banksy, Google is your best friend. He is a fantastic street artist. He has done great work. He's written a book, which I love. I have somewhere around here. Hold on a second. Let me go get that. Here it is. It's called Wall and Peace. It's got pictures, you know, of different things that he's done. It has stories that he wrote himself. This is a book by him. It's one of my favorite books because I love art so much. But pretty much what the documentary is. Here, let me read what IMDb says. The story of how an eccentric French shopkeeper and amateur filmmaker attempted to locate and befriend Banksy, only to have the artist turn the camera back on its owner. The film contains footage of Banksy, Shepard Fairey, Invader, and many of the world's most infamous graffiti artists at work. So, pretty much what happened is, as it started out, Thierry Guetta, he was a Los Angeles-based Frenchman who's just an amateur filmmaker. He started filming everything that he did, kind of obsessive compulsive, and he decided he liked art and he just decided one day that he was going to find Banksy. And if you don't know about Banksy, which I'm sure a lot of people do not, he has kept his identity secret throughout the entire time he's been doing street art. No one knows what his face looks like. I mean, people know what his face looks like, but there's never been pictures of him. He's never been in videos. His voice is always distorted. That kind of thing. So he goes out and decides he wants to find him. And he does. He finds him and starts filming him and filming his creative process. And partway through the documentary, Banksy turns the cameras around on this man and says, you know, I think he's more interesting. Because he starts to do street art. He starts to want to do what Banksy is doing and then take it to another level and all kinds of things. And he creates this name for himself, Mr. Brainwash. And he just turns the cameras around, and then in the end he has all these tapes and he edits all this footage and all kinds of stuff, and he has this giant gallery. It's a crazy, crazy thing. And it's an awesome documentary because it documents something that a lot of people don't see. Actually, hundreds of thousands of millions of people never see. It's the process of creating street art. And not graffiti. I'm not talking about tagging something on the wall like, oh, big dick or something. Like, I'm talking about street art. One of the pieces that I love the most is this. This was done in San Francisco, California. And it's a blank white wall. I don't even know if you guys can see this. But it's a blank white wall. And on it, it says, Post No Bills Authorized Graffiti Area. And why this is so cool to me, I just realized that's probably going to be really out of focus. But regardless, it's a blank white wall, and on it, just in black letters, it says, you know, it's pretty much saying this is a designated graffiti area. I love it because it's so simple. It's so simple, it's basic, and people probably didn't do anything about it. Well, I know people didn't do anything about it for a long time because they thought it was an actual thing. And eventually, people did graffiti all over that wall. And I thought that was really cool. It's a great documentary because it really goes into depth and shows you. There's video of him doing these street art pieces. You know, how quickly he has to do them. How quickly he has to finish this art piece and not get caught by the cops. And it's just a really cool in-depth. If you have not seen it, I recommend you go see it. I definitely recommend you get this book. If you love art as much as I do, you should definitely go get this book. So yeah, those are my two favorite documentaries. I like other documentaries. Super Size Me is a good one. You know, there's others that I enjoy, but those two are probably definitely my favorites. So yeah, leave a rating if you guys liked the video or didn't like the video or thought I was nice or liked my shaved face or didn't like my shaved face. You know, whatever you want. It's up to you. You're the one watching the video, not me. I'm just making it for you. Ask me questions, guys. I love getting questions from you. And thank you to everybody new who has subscribed to me. Thank you to everybody old who has stayed around for some reason or another. And I hope that I continue to please you guys with my videos. From myself, and of course always from Steve, I hope that you guys have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Sleep well.